Hi there, Scorpio. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your love reading for April. If you are new to this channel and feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. And just a reminder that this is a general reading, meaning it's not going to resonate with every single soul that's out there, Scorpio. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and as always, utilize your own intuition. If you want something more private and personable, just go in the description box below. All of my information is there to book a private reading, all right? How the love readings work is that I will do a spread on how you are feeling, a spread on how the person that you're thinking about is feeling, and then the combined energy of the both of you with some outcome cards. We're going to start off with some oracle cards. Here we go, Scorpio, calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters as to what messages in love that Scorpio needs to know. What does Scorpio need to know for this month? Reminder, guys, if it resonates more on one side, just flip it, okay? Don't force it. Just, you know, if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. It just means it's not, the reading's not meant for you. It's for somebody else. And as always, time is fluid. So even though I'm doing this with April energy, this might be happening right now. Others of you, this could have happened in the past. Some of you might happen a little bit down the road, okay? So just utilize your intuition here. I'm going to have a better schedule too moving forward with some of these, because I do general readings too. So if you are looking for a more general reading, not always focused on love, make sure you check out the April general reading too, since this is more focused on how individuals feel in relationship. All right, here we go. Scorpio, on your side we have follow the white rabbit, curiosity meets opportunity. What are you determined about? Chasing something. On your partner side, we have clock time, time pressure in a rush. Comes to a 14, which is a 5, which is change. I feel a lot of change coming in here. Before I get into the cards, let me see what's combining both of your energy, what angel answer card is combining you guys. Scorpio, I feel like you're watching someone it almost feels like you're watching someone, got forgiveness right in the smack in the middle. Forgiveness right in the smack in the middle. Scorpio, this feels like to me, you were watching somebody from afar. Doesn't necessarily, I don't feel like you're with this individual, okay? Look at the determination. Look at the determination that you have for following, or I feel like you're spying on an individual. There's this need of forgiveness, and we'll see how the cards play, because I feel like because this is the combined energy, so this is forgiveness on both sides, not just like it's one person's fault, it's the other person's fault. This is forgiveness on both sides, being balanced, okay? Curiosity meets opportunity. Are you curious? It almost feels like, Scorpio, are you curious that this person has moved on? That there's been some time that's come in here and that they have moved on. Now this individual, where it has time pressure and a rush, I do feel this anxiety of feeling like there's a time limit to this, or maybe things are too late. I'm hearing too late. I'm hearing too late. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. What additional messages do we have here on how you feel and how the person you're thinking about is feeling? Whoop, here we go. Wow. King of Wands just came flying out. 3 of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Wow, this is definitely a relationship here that you guys could have been a long-term relationship, okay? Something that you were very passionate and driven, very like-minded, but with the 3 of Swords smack in the middle, this means to me that there's been a separation. Could involve a third party. We'll see. We'll see. On your partner's side, Scorpio, we have the Empress reversed. We have the Chariot reversed. This person feels like a very far distance from you. And the 3 of Wands. I'm seeing 2 3s here, so there may be another individual in this picture, okay? On the overall energy of this forgiveness, we have the Star reversed. We have the 8 of Cups, and we have the Wheel Definitely 3 people involved in here. The Lovers reversed, okay? I do feel like if it's not you, it's the other individual, but someone has definitely moved on, took another path, and okay, because this is Gemini energy. You could have been Scorpio dealing with an air sign here, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but this is Gemini energy, but we do have some swords here. What I'm feeling strongly for you is that there was a choice at one point to be together, that you guys saw eye to eye, but with the reverse, it's to mean that there's back to back now. You're not seeing eye to eye with this individual. It feels like you've cut ways, okay? I do feel that you're curious about this individual. You want to, and I don't know if you want to have the opportunity to be with them, but there's this need of wanting to forgive. I feel like there's maybe a friendship that wants to be fought here. Now, how you're feeling with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here, that you were both passionate and driven at one point, right? Both like-minded, but look what we have smack in the middle here, 3 of Swords. So I do feel like there was a separation here, and it could have involved another person, or this person just didn't make you a priority, and they had moved on to their priorities, okay? They communicated it to you, all right? They really are pointing out to me that the individual that you were with, because I keep seeing wings here, okay? Like wings, they have flown off. It feels like this person's at a really high distance, and this person seems like they're very independent on their own, different, somebody who's creative and passionate. I feel though with your energy, and I'm just stating this as your energy too, because you're both, I mean, Scorpio, you're water here, but you're both pulling in fire energy. So I do feel that there was a lot of passion at one point, a lot of drive. This is somebody who is very action-oriented. You might have seen that this person was very action-oriented in your life, who always took a drive for things, and that's something that you're missing. You're missing that this person ever took actions towards you. I feel like this person stopped taking actions towards you. That's what it feels like, Scorpio. Now, on your partner side, we have the Empress reversed, Taurus and Libra energy. But listen, you see how she's kind of sitting here? This is usually about a new birth, a new start, okay? She's also very independent and fertile. I feel like this person, because this is how they feel, okay? I don't feel like they're quite on their feet. I feel like this person lost a lot. This individual almost feels a little bit less loss of confidence since the breakup. This is somebody who feels a little bit stuck with the Chariot here. Usually this is quick energy with the Moon of uncertainty, not sure of where you're going, but okay with it. But this is reverse. So I don't feel like there's this individual sees an opportunity to come back with you, because they're trying to work. They see you've moved on too with the 3 of Wands energy. So the 3 of Wands is about putting your foundation down, ready to have a new start, okay? Already making the choices here, but they're showcasing me here, the skull. I think that this individual knows that the choice that you have made as well has to move on, but there's skeletons I'm hearing in the closet. I do feel like this individual thinks about you, okay? Now, your overall energy underneath the forgiveness is the Star. You are both healing. You are both healing. This hope, sometimes the star can represent hope, like a hope or a gift or wish come true. But the main essence of this card is healing, being able to put back to the collective, to the flow, to receive back to you, okay? This is very similar to a balance card. With it reversed, it's stating that the forgiveness has to come on both ends, and so you can heal, okay? This 8 of Cups energies is so you both can move on. This is a mutual feeling of wanting to move on, but kind of spying on each other. I'm hearing like the blame game here, Scorpio. This still feels like somebody is looking back at the Moon. It could be this individual too, because they might see you in that way with that Moon energy on both sides, is that, you know, they're uncertain of how you feel, like you guys aren't talking to each other on a daily basis. Now, we have the Wheel here, so it definitely feels like there was at one point, you know, I don't know who had the third party on each side, and we'll see when I pull out the after tarot cards. Usually sometimes that validates it more, but it definitely feels like somebody has moved on. But here's the thing. they haven't quite moved on yet, because you see how this third person is sitting here staring at the string. It's almost like somebody brought in old baggage into a new relationship, okay? Meaning like they were hurt in the past and now they're bringing up this person because they haven't forgiven them. I'm hearing they haven't forgiven this person yet. And they're feeling the pressure, this TikTok pressure to let things go. This could be your other individual is feeling the pressure to let things go, let things be bygones, so that they can be in a more loving relationship and not feel, I'm hearing guilty. So let's see what the After Tarot cards have to say. I do feel like you're watching this individual very closely. I think you want an opportunity to talk to them, even if it's just closure. And we'll see with the tarot cards, but I don't feel like this feels like a level of you wanting to get back to them. I feel like it's almost a level of like, let's just be friends. Let's see. Six of Pentacles, interesting. Ace of Swords, definitely wanting to speak the truth. The Two of Swords, this definitely feels like a third party. On your individual side, they have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, all communication, and the Page of Swords. Scorpio, you might be dealing with an air sign here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. On the overall energy, we have the Fool, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Cups on the wheel. All right. On the King of Wands, we have the Six of Pentacles. I think how you feel is that the balance that needs to happen was never in this relationship. Scorpio, you might have felt like there was never an equal give and take in this relationship. However, your feelings and perceptions have changed. You now feel like you would like to be able to give and receive an equal give and take kind of relationship where it feels balanced. You might actually want to help this individual too. I feel like this person is in a financial hardship since the parting. It feels like somebody's in a hardship here, okay? Now, the Ace of Swords with the Three of Swords. They're explaining me that this should be a Four of Swords too, adding them up, which is usually a card of waiting. I feel like you have been waiting for some kind of truth about why they moved on, okay? You just want the truth. You just want to know why they left, okay? I don't think that you're hurt in the sense of you just want true communication. This is the truth, so that you can heal your broken heart, because your heart's broken. Your heart is definitely broken. Now, this Two of Swords on top of the Queen of Wands. They're really showcasing me here with the three people here, okay? Notice how she's sitting here with a blind set on here and two people are at a crossroads. I feel like it's almost like you're aware that there's another individual in this person's life, and it's like, when are they going to speak the truth? Not that I'm going to confront this individual, but like they need to take the blindfold off just so that they can say, hey, I moved on. Simple as that, so that you can move on. Because you're almost feeling in the crossroads of like, do I give them enough space so that they can get back together with me, or do we just communicate that we're definitely moving on, okay? Because it feels like you want some kind of, I'm hearing closure. You want closure. Now, on the Empress reverse, we have the Nine of Swords. Man, this person is fighting some inner demons, okay? How they feel. You know, this is all about inner anxiety, but here's the thing. This individual is definitely aware of it, is aware that they have high anxiety. They are aware that they are not having the confidence, the new beginning that they want to originally had. Maybe they left everything to be in the situation that they are, and now they are like forced to face it and talk to you. This person feels like they're in a time crunch, okay? It feels like they have anxiety over being open about their new relationship. That's what it feels like. They're having a hard time opening a new relationship. Now, the Eight of Swords here, again, look at this, how she is blindfolded, all right, and somebody is there cutting there. I feel like you actually want to come forward and talk to this individual in a level of saying, hey, let's, there's no need for you to deny this or anything. Let's face this forgiveness, okay? Now, this seems like a relationship, because this is how they feel. They know that you're caring. They know that you're loving. I feel like this person feels extremely guilty for not being, because you guys were like-minded at one point. You had a very passionate relationship. I do feel like this individual, because this is how they feel, sees that you want to help or want to forgiveness, they are denying it. They're just saying, if I just ignore it, then it's not there, right? I can just pretend things aren't there. Now, the Three of Wands is here with that foundation and the Page of Swords. This individual knows you're watching them. They know you're watching them like a hawk, okay? Now, like I said, flip this if it's more the other way around. But they're well aware of it, and it's like they feel like they have to block some kind of communication, meaning that they not to be able to seek or speak their truth, which is what you want, right? Your validation on this side is I want to speak the truth. I want nothing but the truth, okay? Now, the overall energy on that forgiveness, on that star, we had the Fool here, okay? Look how somebody is hanging on. This is your combined energy. I feel like the both of you are really struggling to have a new start because you have not, I'm hearing with this dog, you have not gone back up to face that dog to let him know that you're leaving, right? And it's not saying that you guys are together now, but it's basically saying, let bygones be bygones, let's forgive, okay, so that you can move on. Now, what's interesting here with this 10 of Wands on top of the 8 of Cups, because this is both how you feel wanting to walk away. Usually the 10 of Wands is a completion. 10 is always a completion, okay, which is a good thing. What's interesting on here, sorry if my cards, I'm trying to get so it's not blurry for you. What's interesting on here, Scorpio, is usually the person on the traditional tarot is carrying all of these wands, okay? These wands have fallen. Notice that he's holding one wand here, Scorpio. The Ace of Wands, even the Page of Wands, is a new beginning, a new adventure, a new start. You're holding one. Way more manageable than all those 10s, okay? You both realized in order to have a new beginning, even though that you walked away, there needs to be some kind of straight communication for closure. You both are wanting that, okay? Now, the Wheel is on top of the Ace of Cups, okay? Even if you are not, until you forgive on both sides, and there's forgiveness that needs to happen on both sides, this Ace of Cups is not going to be filled or fulfilled in a sense, because this is based on divine timing, okay? Everything happened or was spun out for a reason the way it was, all right? Keep that in mind. This Higher Arcana card here with the Wheel, this is about divine timing, okay? So until the universe comes in to help showcase you what your shadow sides are, your fears, what you need to go through to life, your cup can't really be full. So this is going to be basically handed to you once you face this. And even if you don't have the ability to communicate with this individual, forgiveness can happen in many ways. You forgive for yourself, not for another person. This could be writing a letter to the individual that you never sent. It's just getting it off your chest, okay? Forgiving for you, not the other individual. So there's definitely forgiveness that needs to happen so that you can have a new start. Same thing for this individual. I do feel like there is love coming your way as soon as you let go of all of this, okay? Some of you are actually, if you're not in a relationship now and you've been kind of focused more on you and what this other individual is because you need closure, some of you, as soon as you hit that point, man, it's gonna come in so quickly. Like, and it could be, Scorpio, this is your own sign here with the Cups energy, but it could be another water sign. So could be you, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So keep that in mind. All right, let's see what healing cards we have for you, Scorpio. Interesting reading. Well-being, vibration. Got a 14 again, which is a 5, a change, and a 2 comes to a 3, which is progress. Okay, so all about change and progress here. Well-being and vibration. Look how beautiful these cards are. With well-being, Spirit is here to remind you to put yourself first, to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. That is nurturing yourself in a physical way and also a mental way, okay? Also, Spirit is here to remind you about really focusing on your vibration. What are you putting out to the universe? Are you putting out the fact that you are miserable, lonely, tired, scared? Or are you putting out to the universe that you are hopeful, grateful, happy, appreciative of the things around you? Not focused on things that you don't have, but focused on that, hey, when the universe provides it, I am ready. It is here. Focusing on things that are here, because depending on your vibration is how the universal laws work. It's how they work. So focusing on everything that doesn't come your way is bringing more of that into your life. So keep that in mind, Scorpio. Anytime you change your vibration, you could change the entire outcome of these cards, no matter what. Whoever reads for you, you have willpower. So just remind, a good reminder for yourself that this is your journey, not my journey or another person's. This is your journey as well, and to put yourself first. All right. All right, Scorpio, if you like this reading, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you next month. Take care.